Jiu Jitsu, yeah!
Guys, look, with our partner playing the guard pass game, we're treating it like he's got dirty feet and we don't want his feet on our clothes, right? I don't want him to be able to post on his feet or hook his feet inside my legs. So I'm trying to control his feet and put him to the side and camp close to his knee line. He's going to be constantly recovering, so I constantly want to be keeping my grips on his feet and keeping his feet off of me. Does everybody understand? So that I'm trying to take his feet and put him behind my hips. He's constantly trying to bring the feet back in front of my hips. Every time he does, I'm re-getting control. I'm trying to put him by or get into a better position when my head gets to the inside. We're not finishing the pass. We're just trying to camp. We're just trying to camp once we get the feet pass in like this area, this hip line area. I'm staying on my feet too. So he's constantly recovering and I'm constantly keeping him off. I'm trying to get my hands and head to the inside, guys. Let's do it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Why do you want to take us over there?
Nope, go over there. See the cones? Go all the way down.
No.
Get up and go. This is my spot. I don't want you up here.
Go all that room.
That's good pass right there. I'm like feeling the
$16? That's when we have when he's like 13. He's something like that tall. That was like the 13.
There you go. That's a good pass. Guys, switch top to bottom.
So that he can attack us.
As I grab it, I realize, oh, that's not what we want to be doing.
It doesn't work out. You're cut. You're cut through.
It's not it. I know. Oh my God. Give me that foot, I'm going to And then I'm going to keep it right in there.
Can't say nothing to me.
Oh yeah, like workout.
If I don't get it, I'm in trouble. Like that, good.
Guys, break, stretch out a little bit. If you need it, grab a drink of water. We're going to do the technique in like a minute. Alright guys, look, we're going to look at some Kimura attacks from side control today. And a couple ways of getting to them here. So the first one we're going to look at is when we're in side control, my partner's got a frame and he bumps to an underhook. One of the ways that we deal with the underhook is as he takes this underhook, I'm going to hook his leg. And what this does is it kills the leverage of his underhook, right? If I just stay like this, he can lift this underhook up because it's a lever. But if I hook his leg when he takes this underhook and he tries to lift my arm, he's not going to be able to. So this is a good spot right here when we get to this position where we can bring this arm over and I can start isolating his arm into a Kimura here, okay? So my partner on the bottom has a frame. If you want this underhook, usually you're going to try to get your elbow like a little bit up underneath the armpit, and then he's going to kind of like bump up with the elbow and take that underhook. So as soon as he takes that underhook, I can't wait. I'm bringing my hand to the other side of his leg here and hooking the leg. And now my other arm is going to reach over and clamp. I want to clamp pretty close to his elbow. I don't want to be like up at his shoulder line. I want to clamp so I have some level of control of his arm, and then I'm going to sit to my hip, which kind of opens me up so I can reach back and grab his wrist here. Okay, so as I grab the wrist, what we kind of want to immediately do is I want to stuff the arm out kind of like as far as I can stuff it out. Like I want to get it away from his body. I don't just want to like push it close here. when I grab it, I really want to like force the arm out as far as I can and then connect my wrists together. Initially when you clamp, I really want to be clamped pretty close to the elbow for control. But once I push it out, I want to slide up closer to his shoulder and bend his wrist up to my hand. If you stay close to his elbow, you're going to feel like you can't connect your hands together. But when I slide up this way, closer to his shoulder, I can bend his wrist in and connect my hands together. Once we connect the hands, if you grab with your thumb, which is fine, you don't necessarily have to. I can grab without the thumb, but if I grab with my thumb and then push out and go to connect my hands, my thumb should go to the same side as my fingers, meaning that the thumb here is going to switch to the same side as my fingers. And same thing with my hand that's gripping my own wrist here. All right. Now, if we can have a little bit of like his palm, like the closer to his hand that we are, it's going to be a little bit better. The further up, the easier it's going to be for him to extend his arm out, right? So if we can grab and have like our pinky on the palm, that's a good thing here. So now from here, I want to try to keep the arm out away from his body. So I'm trying to kind of like keep that arm out. You can use your elbow to kind of block his hips so he can't walk out towards that hand. And now I'm going to start switching my hips back the other way. And I'm going to start sliding my knee up to his armpit. My other leg is going to step over his head, and I'm going to start lifting him up and start back heeling my leg. Now from here, I should be able to just slowly start lifting the elbow up and get a tap right from here. So we're here. My partner has a frame. Guys, if you're newer, look, this underhook, he's digging it under the arm, then he would lift it up and then come up to his knees. All right, so this is what you're trying to do from the bottom. I mean, you're not like trying to force it, obviously, but that's what we're looking at if you're newer and you're kind of not sure what this underhook is. It allows him to get out from underneath me. So he's bumping the elbow and taking this underhook. I hook the leg, I immediately bring this arm over and I sit to my hip. And I want to reach right away. Like as soon as we go here, I don't want to wait because they're going to start making it harder to grab their hand. So I reach back. Make sure you don't lean too far back to grab his arm. I reach back, I grab his wrist, preferably with some palm inside, and I'm going to stuff his hand out as far as I can go. Here, like I said, you can use your elbow to kind of block the hip so he can't scoot his body back towards his hand here. And now from here, I'm going to start switching my hips, all right? And then bringing my knee to the armpit, and then I want to step straight over his head. Sometimes they're going to try to block, but if I kind of like kick back, I can kind of get this over the head. Now once I step over the head, I want to pull him up onto his side and start like bringing my heel back and trapping his head. And now from here, I can slowly just start walking the arm up for our Kimura grip here. Our Kimura finish. So one more time, pretty simple, guys. He's got the forearm inside. He bumps me. I hook the leg. I bring my arm over and I'm clamping on his arm pretty close to his elbow. I stick to my hip. I immediately reach back, catch the wrist, stuff it out. All right, like I said, I can kind of bring this elbow down, which is going to prevent him from sliding back. If I leave this up, right, he can kind of scoot his hips back towards his hand and start getting his, like, grabbing his shorts and things like that. So if I get out and block with my elbow on the hip, it's going to make it harder for him to start scooting his hips back towards me. So now I switch my hips back the other way. I scoot my knee up underneath his armpit, and I'm going to immediately try to take a big step over the head, pulling his head up off the mat. So I pull the head up off the mat by lifting this elbow, and then I can back heel and start crunching back like this. All right, now I can slowly walk the elbow up, walk the arm up, finishing our Kimura here. Let's do it on three, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, probably.
You can kick versus having my hand out, the more leverage you'll have. So like the first one, I was out here, you can get it, I think you'll have more leverage.
No. Grab my wrist. Don't even switch your hips. Knee and my arm. Step up on my head. Finish it. Oh, yeah, fuck off.
Yes,
Your leg when you start
You're able to set a guy down here like that.
I always forget the fish are on there when I'm on there.
It doesn't matter to me if he runs to the side. That's actually what I want him to do anyway.
Well, I never made that jump. None of this gotta go hard. Dude, I know. You guys have to go south. That's what always happens. Right there. I always go to north south there. Yeah, but like if I'm not straight.
If it's on the street, if it's on turbo.
Not in the street.
Not in the street.
I would think about
You can clamp down on it though.
They do come with
And by the time I do,
hand over the head. Over the head. Right now. Oh my God.
good, dude. That's a thumbs up if there's a lot. Thumbs up if there's a lot. Just tell me what you're
Why you do that? He's weird. He's such a weird. Like he's so
Get your thumbs on top of the grip strap. Thumbs on top.
I like traveling hard.
You got it, Nick.
Actually, I think it would be, I think what do you think of changes?
Guys, bring it in the middle. All right, guys, look, so now we're here. This time we have the underhook. So we've got the side control and we have a strong underhook here, all right? So what we can do is I'm gonna take a grip on his shoulder and I'm gonna start posting over his head and bringing my knee onto his stomach. As I bring my knee on his stomach, and notice, look, my head and my hand are pretty much gonna stay connected. When I bring my knee on his stomach, I'm gonna tuck my elbow inside my knee. So I'm grabbing his shoulder, tucking the elbow inside my knee. If I lift my head like this, you can just swim the arm out. You can just swim the arm out. So we can't, if the arm gets back in here at all, you're not doing a Kimura. Or if you have an underhook, but his forearm's in the neck, but I have his elbow, you can't do a Kimura here. I need his arm to be out to this side, right? So we have our underhook. I'm gonna start bringing my knee up onto the stomach. I like to post over the head so I can start pulling him up onto his side, like pushing off, and then I'm tucking my elbow inside my own knee. Now I'm gonna step over his head and I'm gonna settle my knees down. And I'm gonna pull my underhook up like this with his elbow tight to my chest. My arms are gonna switch. I'm gonna bring one arm underneath the other one, and my other one's gonna come out and we're gonna grab our Kimura. All right, right from here, his elbow's tight to my chest. I'm just slowly applying this lock. Boom. All right, for the finish. So we have our underhook. So I'm going knee on belly, but then the knee will come back off once we settle our knees down. All right, so we're here. I grab the shoulder, so I have like a tight grip. I'm gonna start kind of bringing my knee up onto, you can bring the knee up on the stomach and kind of post over the head at the same time. So I'm kind of like posting and bringing my knee up on his stomach, and then I'm pulling him up onto his side so I can push off of this hand and pull him up onto his side like this, and my elbow tucks inside my knee. All right, notice again, my head is staying low. I can't lift up or he's just gonna bring the arm out. So now I'm gonna step over his head and settle my knees down on the mat, and I'm gonna pull this underhook up tight. My other arm's gonna shoot underneath, and I'm gonna grab the wrists. My hands connect. All right, so guys, we're not going this way. I'm switching my hands. My underhook switches to this arm, and the underhook hand comes out and grabs the wrist. All right, now I'm just gonna apply this. Boom. All right, and again, we want to keep the wrist away from his body. If he's like grabbing on the body, we don't want that to happen. So I'm trying to keep the elbow tight and the arm far away. So when I have this underhook, I really want to be like bringing this high so he can't get that arm out. And then when I switch and go, we never let him get that grip on the shorts too. If he does grab his shorts, or like the inside of his leg, usually what you're trying to do is apply the pressure and then pull back in the other direction. And then we're coming back to our Kimura here, all right? So, yeah, you can grab that shorts. Yeah, you can't grab their shorts, but you can grab your own shorts. All right, so we're here. I have my underhook. I grab the shoulder. I start bringing my knee on the stomach, posting. I pull him up onto his side, tucking my elbow inside my knee, and then I'm gonna step over the head. You can step tight, and then I'm gonna settle my knees down and pull my underhook up, switch my hands. This one goes deep. I'm punching this deep underneath the other arm, and then my hand is gonna come out and switch. Here. I think we got it? Let's do it on three, guys.
He's gonna have the strongest cut. Are you stuck? No, I did it. You were stuck, bro. You were stuck. I got you, man. It's all good. There's a ball in the stock. You can look at his shoulder. The head of the ball is already wanting to pop out. You look at him. See how
No need for all that.
what?
He already has all that contact with the work.
Yes.
I can't put you off of that.
That type of shit pisses me off. False talking is fine, like, and he does fucking shit. You have that one pose where you can take your time a little more. Now he does that fucking quick.
I don't step on the head either. My game is step on the fucking head. My game is like step on
I do this to keep you from moving. I push your face to the put your head to the mat. I can't push out of it.
I'm here.
Come on, like that. Never mind. I don't want to fucking talk to you anymore.
Dude, I know some chicks paying like $2,000. Good.
Don't post so far away. Post next to
Yo, are you too confident with the way this
That's all I heard. Pull in. Pull in. Oh my God.
I think I said I don't know how to do it.
That's like Serbia. Sober.
Alright guys, bring in the middle, we'll do one more.
I can get this one.
So look for just a couple pointers on the things we've done. Like the first one that we did, one of the one of the things I saw with the first one was when you guys are swapping and starting to come up and step over, I want my hips really to be like, I'm not falling over here, but I want my hips to be over here. I'm not like over him like this, okay? So your hips are this way, and that way, with my hips settled in this direction, you see how I pulled his back way up off the mat, which gives you plenty of room to apply the Kimura. The flatter he is, the harder it is to apply the Kimura, and the more you got to bring his elbow up high to do it. But the more I bring him off the mat, the more room we have to apply this Kimura and getting his elbow up high. With this one, when we take the underhook and we're pulling him up, I want to pull him all the way up onto his side here. And when I step over his head, I'm going to like pin with my heel, and then my knee is going to set down behind his back like this. Now he's stuck up on his side. If he's flat, like go flat. If he's flat like this, you're not going to really be able to do more. I mean, you can do some stuff, but it's going to be a lot harder than if we have him up on his side and I pin him with my knees with him up on his side. So my knee is behind his back. That way, if he's trying to go flat, it makes it more difficult. And now I can pull this underhook up and switch, and we can get to this position without his hands coming in here. So look, so if we're here, we can go to a legs Kimura. A lot of times what happens is we get here and they'll grab the, grab your belt line. Yeah, usually guys will grab their belt or their you know, like basically their belt line here. Okay, so if he grabs his belt line, what I can do is I can put all my weight in this knee, and I can push his knee down with my hand and throw my leg over. It's not the easiest maneuver to do for some people, but if he's really got his hand locked up in here, I put my weight into my left knee and I push the leg down, and then I'm throwing this leg over, and I want my hand, I want this hand nice and deep. So this hand is like as deep as I can get it. So before we go over, you really want to like shoot this hand through deep. And then my weight goes to my left knee, I push the knee down, and then I step over. So now his hand gets trapped inside. Now from here, I put my hand on the mat, and I'm gonna start walking this way. And I wanna like apply a Kimura, but really think of it more like you're trying to scoot your butt out onto the mat here. So I'm like trying to like scoot my butt, like I'm trying to scoot my butt out onto the mat. That's gonna give you the lock more than trying to like rotate with your whole body. This one may not be for everyone, obviously. Not everyone has the dexterity and stuff to do this. Part of it's body positioning, though. A lot of people are going to have difficulty throwing the leg over, and it's more about your balance and your body positioning than not your body not being able to do the move. So we pull our partner up on the side. I tuck my elbow in. I step over. I pin him up on his side with my knees. I pull up. I'm switching my hands here. He's grabbing inside his belt or his whatever. Look, this hand, I want this hand as deep as possible so it's easy to grab my leg. My weight goes in my left knee, I push his leg down, and I throw my leg over. My hand goes straight to my thigh. That's why I want it deep, so it's easy to get a strong grip on your thigh here. My hand posts, and I walk out. Here. Do it on three, guys. 1, 2, 3.
I got a call. Nick called it Barack Obama.
Nick, that's the first time you did not yell out Barack Obama.
I was talking about it with him earlier.
And I put my legs down. And it is my rib. You have my hand. You already been putting your weight on, right? This one. I made my wife come in. She don't know what you did. Your left hand is
Like if you're trapped, if there are legs on the arm, you can't even.
I'm a little scumby. 165 pounds on that shoulder. Another surgery. Drop your knees, you can work on dropping your knees, drop your knees, and then
Switch your hands, JP. Say your butt stay like a top the whole time. Think about scooting your butt forward. Like a chihuahua, scooting your butt forward. That's backward. Yeah, like this butt on the rug. Watch. Kind of like pinch my feet forward.
Like, what is it called? I was not a pinball, not a
Your hand should be on top of your thigh.
pug. That's it. Yes, that's what hard does it do that? Oh, no, they don't. Yes, all it does do that.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see. You think Barack Obama's phone? You'll figure it out, right?
Mike, so you don't think that was
I was like, my head
no, yeah. One maybe bit, one from here, walking around.
I'm gonna try that next time. Yeah, I was just trying to move my hips forward. But that feels like it makes more sense.
Because my right foot's coming like I'm getting more like this.
That felt really good. Yeah, that one definitely.
Alright, you do it.
That actually clears my body line immediately.
That's a good point. Clear the body line.
That's right there too. I think that was more pulling the sweet spot. There's a little like you can put it like
No, you have to throw your leg over first and grab it at the same time. Throw your leg over, grab it. What the fuck, Christian?
Hip deck.
Tap. Jesus.
My hip is so hard to throw that. Get my hip high though.
It's like okay where they are. Guys, look real quick. Just a pointer for this is when we throw our leg over, you almost want your leg to go. And this is, I know it's difficult to throw your leg over. I'm fully aware. But when we get to this position, when I pitch and I throw my leg over, I want to try to like throw it over and pull it all the way to my knee over here. That way you're already ready to go in this direction. Some of you guys are getting it over and you're like posting like up on your leg like this. I want to just tuck it like that. And now I can post my hand on the mat and comfortably scoot this way here for our finish. If the other thing is if he pops his arm out, so say like his hand pops out, boom, I just go back to the Kimura and here we can finish. This is a really strong Kimura. Even if I were to like roll to my back here like this, I still have an insanely strong Kimura here to finish. Okay, so if the arm pops out from underneath the leg, boom, I just go back to my Kimura and we got a strong finish from top or bottom. Guys, grab a drink of water if you need it. We're gonna get some rounds.
Loose!
Well, maybe summer. But a good excuse for summer. You know what I mean? A good argument for summer.
Oh, no.
I don't know my actual dad. That will never work. Never gonna work.
Not having a bad
Fucking get in there, cook the shit out of it.
Alright guys, grab your partners, spread out. We're starting in side control with the underhook. Let's use all the mat space.
All the way to the cones, fellas. All the way to the cones.
Who has no hook?
Wait, side control, and they have the underhook? Bottom?
No, top has the underhook. Guys, spread out as much as you can. Spread out.
Talk to you pretty much.
Guys, whenever you're ready, we're going live. What? No, guy on top has the underhook.
No, the guy in the Yo, Bo Marshall, I'm about to kick his camera over.
Okay. If you want to.
You can move 2 feet away. You're a big boy now.
I'm not going to.
You're responsible for your own body. Let's keep going, right, Cole?
Yeah.
I just remember I liked
The mouth.
Oh my god, fuck! Bro, if you were Josh White, that is how you would react.
No, he was just making fun of you.
I think he's calling you like, we'll have the tables out there. Don't get mad at That was my time. Wait, come over here. You way too much.
Guys, break and switch partners.
I told you, there's no like that. I don't know what you do. The right idea, explode. Right shoulder, you got to spin on it. Yeah, I think I can't finish the twist. You're making up 2 things.
Yeah, guys, let's go. Spread out. Side control.
Spread up.
Spread out. Side control.
Nico. What do you win out?
Whenever you're ready, let's go, guys.
Cody.
That way.
I guess it's wherever. I don't know.
Let's go this way.
Take my little ass up. And back into like I'm behind you. I can't lay on the turn. I can't like block with my knee. I can double or crunch or I can switch. You can always go from like we're back.
Good stuff.
Guys, break and switch partners.
80%.
It's getting hot again. Dude, it's so
Just how it goes, switch partners.
Baby, you got each other?
Ready for this work?
Too fast.
Well,
Guys, break the line up.
don't do like
All right.
like your background. Q, Will Young, Seth are fighting. I don't know what days they're fighting. Well, when are you fighting, Q? What day? April 5th. Q, Seth, Will fighting.
Let's go!
Guys, so if you're interested in going to the event, I'm sure someone around here can get you some info so you guys can go show some support. Other than that, guys, be together, good work.
Hey, part of the team now.
I dare one of you motherfuckers to touch this baby, dog. Oh, shit, we got up.
Wrestling's one match.
Big brother!